Alright, who's ready to hear another story of me, my team, versus another team? And we're gonna be just jumping into it. No intro, nothing else, just the battle itself, or how it's gonna start out. Here it goes. It all starts out with me, my Jackie, and my Barbara. We're just straight up chilling inside the safe zone pond, and we're just waiting for the next fight that's up ahead, for whatever team wins. Meanwhile, there are just two other teams fighting up in Temple, and we know that place is not peaceful right now. We were able to hear all types of sound that involved lasers, snipers, and running motors, and try to guess which team won within these two teams right here. The Vanya team. And you probably noticed I said Vanya team, not Sylvia's team, not Eva's team. I said Vanya's team. I mean, those two are also part of the team, and I don't even know if they even have like a leader for the team. But anytime I see Vanya, she's like the mascot of any type of trouble in a game. Almost. Also, before I get to the main fight, I just want to give a highlight on how that fight was resolved between those two teams. It was starting to light up by both teams walling back and forth up there. And then, Sylvia puts up her famous finish line, and then Katja thought, I'm gonna win if I cross this. So then she passes the finish line, and then realized it was a trap, but it was too late, because her prize was a 3-piece burst combo of damage. And her opponent was just looking at her like, damn, there goes my damage. So Katja crawled away, not wanting to be seen by anyone after that. But then the fight ended after a few seconds, because Sylvia ran both Hisui and Garner over with her motorcycle. And you can tell, because the announcer indicated that Sylvia ran them both over with her motorcycle. Except Katja. That was Vanya that got the downing blow on her. Or killing blow, however you want to say it, even though she was just down. Even though Katja was eating the meal of a motorcycle and a laser on her, Vanya still got the last shot on her, so I don't know. And that's how that fight ended. So now onto the fight with me and my team versus the Vanya team now. We're ready to go to the safe area before the other team could, so our Barbara can place turrets for area control. And if you look here, it was pretty even on which team was closer. Kind of? Maybe? I don't know, you be the judge. But unfortunately, Sylvia was much more faster. She was so fast, she took a moment to run over Garnet again, then get to the safe zone, which resulted in the turrets getting shot up early, and we lost the other half of our safe zone after Vanya T-poses her way in. So we try to contest for the area after, and then Eva pokes Barbara. I get hit for no reason. I use my W after everything. Yeah. But then I thought to myself, I have a second and a half left of extra defense. A whole 63 defense. So I walked up to the safe area, and then after showing that I wasn't scared, Vanya comes T-posing to me, and then I mashed the deflect button and ran away after I saw her doing some leapfrog. But while this was happening, Eva told us she was firing her lasers. So then she does. Then Jackie chooses to play leapfrog with Vanya too, but towards Eva. And let me tell you, she was recreating that whole SpongeBob scene where Patrick was trying to catch SpongeBob that one time. And that Eva went from 100 to 50 as soon as Jackie got the jump on her. So then my Jackie tries to catch and chase Eva, just like that one scene where Patrick is trying to chase and catch SpongeBob. And after my Jackie got the jump on Eva, it was a mess. I mean, look what's happening here. I don't know if I really want to explain what's happening here, but whatever's happening there is what's happening there. But I will only point out that there's that random kiosk box that Vanya called out earlier. I don't know what that was for, but she did that. And my Jackie caught that Eva trying to run, and then attempts to go for Sylvia. And Sylvia did not want to join after trying to help. So she went 90 miles an hour into a healing plant away from Jackie, which left Eva emoting for help. But instead of helping her, she was healing. And she also opened a kiosk box, but didn't use it. So now Eva's gone, and then after that, Sylvia was just running back down because she realized she was running out of time, or something like that. And as Sylvia was running downwards, Jackie was running the direction where she was. And then my Jackie was just running still in that same direction. And then after she came to her senses, I was thinking, wait a minute, that's Sylvia. So she does the sharpest U-turn I've ever seen, and starts to go after her. But hold on a minute. What was happening down there with Vanya, me, and Barbara? As all that was happening, Vanya focused my Barbara instead, because she realized her turns were not friendly with nature. So she focused her, and I ran away from the pursuit to help my Barbara. So Barbara was down, and I forced a fight with Vanya. Now I have to say, we were hitting each other until she decides to dodge one of my auto attacks. I saw it fly in the air, and I had a late reaction to not dodge. So now I'm just standing here, doing nothing, to a Vanya, who's hurting me. And so The next thing I could have thought, run away until my Jackie shows up. But the thing was that she was coming with a whole Sylvia on her hands. So I try to run away and to not look like Garnet. But then it's too late because she's literally faster than me as I try to run away. Then my Jackie tries to chase after her. But the thing was is that after Sylvia got enough distance, she turned around and started shooting Jackie. Now, I'm not really sure where it said it, or what time it said it, but I think somewhere in the chat box, it said, Jackie will remember this. So now my Jackie's 50 HP now. So she's like, screw this, and turns around and chainsaws Vanya. And let me tell you, her shield was not going down. But the scariest part was coming, because Sylvia was coming back on her motorcycle to make Jackie look like Garnet. She got on her bike and drove to her, but my Jackie was so focused on Vanya that she literally kept moving on her direction. So then Sylvia misses her knockup, and now she's in danger. And then so Jackie remembers her, and then Sylvia just tries to drive right out of there after that. But my Jackie was quick to kill her. In fact, she was so fast, she got Sylvia, downed her, laughed at her, then ran from Vanya within a second. All of that happened within a second. So my Jackie was definitely faster. Karma really came back for Sylvia, because this girl started looking like Katja, crawling away. And that laugh was really flexing on Sylvia. And in fact, my Jackie wanted to continue flexing on Sylvia so much, she did a whole lap around this area, along with Vanya. This was so just in case, so my Jackie couldn't first place kill her. She was really second placing this Vanya, at least in speed. But then Vanya got tired, so she revived Sylvia instead. While all this was happening, I was self-reviving myself. I also teabagged nothing in my celebration of not getting found. Also, I just want to say that this may slow my healing process down since I'm not continuously healing. Yeah. So, don't mind me, I was just teabagging that whole time while they're just going to the safe zone. My Jackie's trying to run back. So, Vanya and Sylvia made it back to the safe zone. And after I was done doing my teabag celebration while crouching after, well, to, you know, heal, me and Jackie run into them. And in a few seconds, Jackie and Sylvia just died. They blew up. That was it. They didn't last long as damage bursters or something. So now it's just me and Vanya? If I wasn't winning the first fight, what makes the result think that I'm gonna win the next fight? So now I'm screwed because my plastic water guns do no damage. So I did one desperate move. I ran away. And I hoped to time her up because that was my one strategy. But in the end, I exploded. And we got second place. Well, hold up. They got second place too. And so did we? We tied. I guess you could say that both teams were just equal. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening. Till next one.